Hello, this is Art Working with RISC. I'm going to show you in this video today how to set up the client side of the Learner single sign-on application. You start by saying this is an IT function, not an end-user function. So this video is not targeted at system admins, it's targeted at the IT group. You should have received from RISC a single sign-on zip. It's pre-configured with your client encryption and security keys that are unique to you as a customer. What you want to do is go to the inetpub www root folder, or whatever is the root folder of your IIS installation. Create a folder. In this case I called it Go to Learner. You can call it whatever you wish. It will appear in the link for your end users to the single sign-on. And then I've unzipped the contents of this zip file into this folder, and that's pretty much all I need to do here. The rest of the work is done in IIS. Now in IIS, the first thing I need to do is set up an application pool. So I've selected application pool on the left hand side. I click add application pool on the right. I'm going to call this one Learner SSO. Doesn't really matter what you call it as long as you remember what you call it when you're setting up the application. It is a .NET Framework version 2 application, so I've got this selected in the drop down. That is the default on my web server. It might be different on yours, but you want to select .NET 2.0, click OK. The application is there and it starts up. Now the next thing I need to do is, here's my Go to Learner folder under my website. This is the same folder that was shown over here when we were started up as the Go to Learner folder under my root web server folder. I need to now convert this to an application because it's not a virtual folder, it's a .NET application. So I right click on it, choose Convert to Application, and I want to check my Learner SSO pool as my application pool, and I'm pretty much done here. Click OK. Now I've got my Go to Learner application. Last thing I want to do is I want to set a default document. So I go into the default document option, click Add, go to VTA.aspx is really the only web page that's part of this application. I click OK, and my setup is basically done. I can test it out by right-clicking on my Go to Learner application, Manage Application, Browse. My browser will come up. I get redirected out to the cloud to the VTA system, and I've been logged on as Art Working because it read my ID, encrypted it, and passed it off to the Learner application, and I'm done setting up single sign-on.